19 days later, they're still alive. Beans are pretty phenomenal. We've had beans in the ground for probably a month, and then you get a shower and some will decide to come up. We're at 19 days here and they're still green underneath. They really can't get through this hard, crusty soil. They're breaking their necks. So I'm not optimistic, even though they're still alive, that they're gonna make it, just because it's pretty crusty here. 2 inches of rain came really fast and just kind of cemented the top of that soil over. So, you know, some of the softer spots, they're okay, but up on some of these hills, there's not enough stand here to just leave it like it is. So we're spotting in some replant beans here today. I don't like doing it, but it needs done so we can have a good crop here and don't just have a field of weeds. I love to use the research that Iowa State's done. They have a lot of good information on planting populations, and I always bring my ruler with me, and you know, we'll measure how many beans are up in that 1 foot of row, and then I use some of the data from Iowa State to make that call. So, you know, right here I'm measuring about 2 plants, which is pretty sad. 2 plants in a 20-inch row like this would be 52,000. So not necessarily a stand I can take to yield and, you know, have good results with. So we're gonna add some beans in here today. We're coming back with 80,000. I tried to pick a good average number, so I'm not planting them too thick, but I also have enough where we'll have a crop to take to harvest. Yeah, we have a 3.0 maturity here, which is a little bit earlier than I'd like this time of year, but a good variety for our area, something that we can take across a lot of our acres and seems to do well, and also a bean that does a little bit better if you do have some thinner populations. So that's what we planted with the first time, and we're actually coming back in with that same variety and replanting with it. Hold the truck up a bit.
Yeah, it's behind Patty. You can leave it.
Okay.
It's out of the way.
Yay.
Alrighty, thank you.
Get this shit done.
Yeah. We got started right in April. Be right towards the end of April, the 25th, I think, is when we got started. I wish we would have started sooner, honestly, because we were just worried about the cold. And because the ground was fit, and I think that would have really made a huge difference for us. We'd be done right now, honestly. We've been done long before now, but it was cold out, so we was worried about the cold, and so that kind of made us hesitant on what we were going to do. So we only planted a little bit just to make sure the planters were going to do what they were supposed to do. And then we got rained out for a week, and then we come back and planted for another 4 or 5 days, and we got rained out for another week, and now here we are back running now. So, and hopefully this should be the last day, finish the replant, and that'll be it. It feels good because the last few years it's been a lot later than this, so it'll be nice to be done earlier. They've been farming this for, well, 10 plus years. The landowner that owns this owns some other farms that we farm. It's all pretty local to home. It's always been pretty consistent dirt. I mean, it's sometimes some tough acres, but overall it's pretty good dirt, and we've always had really good luck with it. And Shelby's the main one that can really tell you about all the different soil types in here and all the agronomy stuff. She's more the brains and I'm more the brawn when it comes to all that stuff. But overall, I mean, I guess I can't complain about spring too much. I mean, it's been better than years past this year, that's for sure.